Okay, gigglers, I have a bit of a cocktail revelation to share. Hannah and I are obsessed with espresso martinis and have found the secret ingredient for them. It's Mr. Black. Mr. Black is a cold brew coffee liqueur made from 100% specialty grade coffee and vodka. It's unlike any coffee liqueur. It's not too sweet and it makes the perfect espresso martini. I'm all about cultivating a vibe in my new apartment, and the first thing I make whenever people come over is an espresso martini with Mr. Black. Mr. Black carefully selects and roasts their coffee, and the cold brew process gives a delicious, unique flavor. Try Mr. Black for the ultimate espresso martini at their website, mrblack.co. That's MRBLACK.co. Please drink responsibly. Mr. Black Coffee Liqueur, 25% alcohol, by volume, Diageo, New York, New York.
Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
Hey gigglers, before we start Giggly Squad today, I wanted to address something from last week's podcast. I described an actor's skin tone when describing his appearance, and I realize now how that could be offensive, and so I wanted to take time to sincerely apologize to anyone that I may have offended. It was not my intention, and I recognize what I said was wrong. I am completely committed to learning and growing, so I just wanted to take time today and sincerely apologize for my words from last week. So I'm very sorry.
Because we are the Giggly Squad and we are a team, I also want to apologize for not saying anything in the moment. But as the Giggly Squad, we own and we are committed to continue to learn, also to unlearn, and continue to grow. And in our journey to educate ourselves, we discovered this amazing documentary called Dark Girls by Bill Duke and D. Chanson Berry. It's beautifully made, and we just can't recommend it enough, especially if you want to further educate yourself. But now that we're talking about watching,
Yeah.
and I love recommending documentaries. The more documentaries, the better. It's basically reality TV, but like slightly more informative.
Just like a hinge.
A hinge.
Or a tinge.
A tinge.
Whatever. A small amount.
A dollop.
Yeah.
I actually watched this documentary on Netflix called Anita.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with who Anita is?
I am not.
She's basically like this huge star in Brazil. But the interesting thing about her is like she literally manages herself. Like, you know how there's people who have teams where like they're just like responding like, okay, my manager said this, my agent said this. She literally goes from like performing to then going in the meeting, and she's ripping up papers of pitches from brands, and like she's like, I don't like this is terrible. But what I love about her is her whole thing is about shaking her ass.
I mean, I feel like this girl's your new best friend.
I know, like I'm literally like, this is what I want to be.
You.
I just want to shake my ass and then be a
and
boss.
get paid. My goal in life is like when I show up to a meeting that people are like, oh, Paige is here. Like, get on your, because she's not
Right,
not
I think
around.
people feel.
Oh my God, Paige. Didn't know you were going to show up.
No, I literally people are like, oh, Paige made it on time.
I didn't know Paige was even included in this meeting. Interesting. Weird flex, but okay, here she is.
Paige, take yourself off mute again. Paige, we could see you picking out outfits during the meeting.
They're like, Paige, please don't put your lip gloss on in the camera. It's not a mirror. It's not.
Also, we need to address, we're watching The Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion just dropped, and let's just say,
Trailer.
sorry, the trailer.
Yeah. You got too into the voice that you forgot.
I forgot what I was
It's
saying.
fine.
I was just enjoying sounding
Yeah.
like Joe Giudice.
Yeah.
Or the other one. I
Joe
love them
Gorga.
all. Yeah, Joe Gorga. Joe Gorga. When Joe Gorga fell and tripped on, like, slipped on that vacation, it was the most
Yeah.
adorable thing I've ever seen.
It
and
was such an iconic moment.
Oh, he's just such a butterball. I love him so much. But he gets heated. He is a little firecracker.
Yeah, he is. I
What
would
is your
not want to
opinion?
see him mad.
What's your opinion on
Love
the-
him. Love.
No, like, of the whole trailer.
I think quite possibly, in my humble opinion, the best trailer Bravo has ever put out for a Housewives series.
Wait, that's like a really bold statement. That's a very
It's a
hot
really
take.
bold statement, and I stick by it. It's a whole different Teresa, like, and I'm excited for it.
Oh, I know.
At the end, when she's fighting with Joe and Melissa about something, and I can't wait to see what it's about. Something about Joe Giudice, and she's not saying anything. Intrigued, obsessed.
This is why Jersey is up there with Potomac. It's because there's actual family drama. Family drama is next level, and it's so deep, and they know how to push each other's buttons. And Teresa has always been one of the best housewives of all time, but she always has this dude who she was married to who is holding her down. And now that he's gone, I feel like she is going to blossom
and just be way more herself.
Yes, but clearly there's still some stuff going on with him that's going to potentially hold her back.
Which, like, how could there not be? You know? Like, you're married to this guy. You have 4 children with him. Also, Jennifer and, like, drinking. Did you see her, like, literally fall to the ground?
She was, like, pouring water and missing her mouth. It's so interesting. Jennifer is fascinating to me because she's only wears Chanel, and her literal Instagram bio says, "I'm married to a plastic surgeon." Like, she loves the, like, materialistic and how she comes across. But then she will black out on camera. She does not
black
care.
Out. It's almost, I feel like she should come to Summer House. Like, I feel like she would drink us under the table.
Jennifer, like, you're invited because the technique I saw of you blacking out was
it's
on
something
par.
we recognize.
We recognize it, and we accept it, and you're accepted in the house at any time.
Also, Margaret looks phenomenal.
Oh my God, Margaret is
and
gorgeous.
She gets into a huge fight with Joe.
No, well, that made me really upset because I love Margaret and Joe, and I hate to be that person like that's like upset when other relationships get into fights because it's like not my relationship. I shouldn't put that on them. However, he is the most supportive, cutest thing ever. She actually went on my podcast, Burning in Hell, and I asked her something, and she said something very powerful to me. I said, "Marge, do you regret cheating on your husband with Joe?" And she said, "Hannah, what I have to say is no. I was meant to have children with my other husband. He was meant for that. And Joe was meant for this time in my life. Love stories come at different times." And I literally was like, that's how society has to think of relationships. It's not this fairy tale. Some guys are meant to be the father of your children, and some are not. I mean, Teresa probably agree with that too. Like, she wouldn't have
so true.
Melania and like the amazing daughters that she has if it wasn't for Joe. There's a lot of Joes on this show, so people.
There's a lot of Joes.
I just realized that. You just say Joe, and people be like, "Yeah, I'm here."
It's such a testament to like Italian families too. Like, everyone has the same name.
Also, the fight, there has to be like mozzarella being thrown around, olive oil spilled everywhere.
And there's just also something about watching like Italian families fight because it's so much more explosive than like your typical Connecticut family who's like, "I didn't like that. Thank you." Like, well, we are like, how, like throwing
Dallas
things.
Fights. Dallas is like, Tiffany, the new housewife, was trying to get them to
I haven't watched any of this. Is it good?
I need to watch. I watched a clip.
I need to
She's
watch.
trying to get them all to eat chicken feet.
Oh.
And she's like, "Cameron, are you going to eat it?" And she's like, "Yes, girl, I'm about to try it out. Don't worry about me. Yes, girl, I swear I'm going to try it." Like, when she really wants to be like, "I don't want to try this." Yeah. But like, they're so polite when they fight. Like, "Yes, girl, I heard what you said. Thank you." Where Italians, when they're having a normal conversation, it sounds like they're fighting.
Yes.
So when they're like actually fighting, it's like World War IV.
Right. Like, the amount of times in like a very loving conversation with my brother that I'm like not normal. You know? Also, the way Italians get into a conversation, you don't wait for someone to finish. You just raise your voice louder. Yeah, it's who's ever louder wins. Everyone knows that.
I always say, like, if I pause to then like respond to you, it means I'm not listening. Like, if you talk to me and I don't jump on you and interrupt you, it means I'm not listening.
If I'm not thinking of my next comeback and not even listening to you, I don't give about our friendship.
No.
Like, I don't care.
No.
If I'm listening and hearing you out, like, I'm thinking about an outfit that I'm putting together in my head. So know that.
Two people talking at the same time is love and passion in the Italian culture.
It really is.
And New York City in general.
I'm so excited for New Jersey. I also am like in the midst of catching up on Salt Lake City.
What's your opinions?
I have so many of them. You can just kind of tell what everyone's not problem is, but like what their like personality is. Like Heather, I really like Heather. I think she's just like genuinely sweet and nice.
She's also funny.
She's very funny, and she just wants to be loved.
Yeah.
Like she just wants to be
That's why
loved.
I think in the beginning when Lisa kind of was like, I don't know her from college, she was like broken.
Yeah, like her feelings were just genuinely hurt. Like, you know, and she wants to be like the other girls, like Lisa and Meredith, where they can kind of be like too cool for school. It's very like Lisa and Meredith are the cool ones. Jen wants to be in like the popular clique, but she's really friends with Heather. And like Heather's like, yo, what? Like, why do you want to be friends with them so bad? Like, who cares?
Oh
like,
my
you're
God,
being mean to me.
That's the underlying reason there's fighting. But there's also Whitney. And I feel like Whitney's the girl that like has a little too much fun at the parties on the weekend. So then when you get to school on Monday, you're like, we love her. But like, she did tear open her groin when she was doing splits over the weekend and then blacked out.
Which is another reason why she's also invited to the summer house.
Need to come to the summer house. Open invite. We will get a stripper pole for you.
We should start like some type of segment like invited to the summer house or not. Like could they hang at the summer house or you know, like Whitney definitely could.
I also think that Whitney, she like doesn't care what the other girls think of her. Like she just wants to have a good time, and I feel like her and her husband have a like hot relationship.
And I'm so happy that Bravo took a chance and casted Mary because she's quirky. And there's something about it that I'm just like, I love it. Like, you're so you.
There's a lot of questions about Mary because they were like, you work for the church, but you have money like you are the head CEO of a finance company.
I'll never understand it. I'll never understand, like, we talked about, like, I was just going to say Scientology. Oh, my God. We can't do that again.
You can't. Nope.
Nope.
Don't get involved in that.
Hillsong, like the guy Carl, who was like the head of it, who got in trouble because he cheated on his wife and all of that, whatever. Like, I'll just never understand how, like, they're rich and, like, live in, like, these great houses in LA. Like, I don't understand how Mary has just, like, closets and closets.
It kind of reminds me
Prada.
of every episode of HGTV where they're like, hi, like, I'm a dog sitter.
My wife rescues butterflies. Our price range is a mere $3 to $5 mil. We don't work. But we want something beachy. We want something beachy with a downtown vibe. You know, it's like, it doesn't exist. You can't have beachy with a downtown vibe. You don't have a job.
Do you watch it?
Okay. I had a moment the other night. I'm actually really happy you brought this up because I've had yet to tell anyone about it. I had a moment the other night when I was laying in bed and I was trying to figure out something to watch on Netflix. And I watched a full, like, trailer for, like, this home renovation show. And I was like, yo, this looks amazing. I'm putting this on immediately.
Yeah.
And then I stopped and I was like, I can't. Because then I will officially
Be an adult
who's single, lives alone. I will be looking up what cat to rescue.
I was about to say, you know what's
15
next.
minutes.
You need a cat. And if you guys want to adopt animals, Southampton Animal Shelter. There's the cutest cat named Bowie who has a blue eye and a green eye. And he's deaf. And he is so affectionate and cute. And like, you kind of need him.
I'm not saying no. You know, it's just where I am in my
your
life.
aesthetic would just bump up with a gorgeous white cat with different color eyes.
I don't know. I kind of want one of those like leopard ones. If I just had a leopard cat roaming around my apartment, you couldn't tell me anything.
A Bengal kitten. But this is the problem. Apparently Bengal kittens, like, they're actually like crazy. Like, but I feel like you're crazy, so.
I mean, could it kill me in my sleep? I don't know. I like the excitement.
You also kind of look like a cat. Like, I know people said you look like a cricket, but like,
Yeah.
You look like a cricket cat.
I've also gotten that I look like a spider. And I'm like, you've never seen a spider's face, but like, we'll take it because I feel like indirectly you're saying I have long eyelashes. So thank you.
I just have to say, you've never lived down your green screen of Summer House season 3. Paige's fingers are very long. And with the green screen, they made them like look even thinner. And this bitch
I looked like an alien.
went viral for looking like she had spider fingers.
It looked like something Armie Hammer would chop up, throw a little barbecue sauce on, and love. Okay.
What a great segue. No, we're going to get into Armie Hammer shortly,
Yeah.
but I do want to ask you really quickly. You're moving into a new apartment. Do you know how to decorate an apartment? Do you know what aesthetic you want for this? Because I know you've decorated yours, but like you're going to have a new one. Like what's your new kind of look? Because I know you don't stay with an aesthetic for too long.
So here's the thing. My first apartment, which I have lived in this apartment for almost 5 years now, which is crazy. It's a studio apartment. It's like I've lived by myself. I love this apartment. I'm so sad to leave. I purposely made it so girly. Like it literally looks like Polly Pocket came in here and just threw up everywhere. My couch is purple. Like I have gold. I have a pink neon sign. Like it's so girly. And I was like, I'll never be able to decorate like this in my adult life. Like I'm excited. I didn't live in a dorm room. I like didn't get the excitement of that. So like my apartment's very girly.
Did you live at home during college?
I did.
Okay, continue. Makes a lot of sense. Explains a lot.
It does. Why I'm such a wild child. Now moving into my new apartment, one of my best friends from college, her name is Hollis Loudon Puig. Follow her on Instagram. She's an interior designer. She's amazing. She is like so like, I don't even know how to describe her style, but she can like tailor her job obviously to everyone's style, because I'm like a little bit more like sleek and want things like all white and monochromatic and just like vibey.
Is your apartment gonna look like Kim Kardashian's house where there's literally nothing in it but a bed?
So we're doing this thing where it's no furniture.
And you pay like $10,000 to get it designed.
And she's just going to find me like one drawing that is $4 million. And that will be the centerpiece. No, but she does like such cool things with like, there's maybe like a leopard rug and like a green velvet couch. You know, like I just want her to come in, walk into the space.
Well, people,
and help.
Even if you have an eye for fashion, like home decor is
I don't have an eye for home decor.
It's so different. But you have
to
different. Watch HGTV shows, do Pinterest boards. I don't know what people do. But then it's like how you do outfits. You're looking at outfits all the time. So you're ingesting it and you know what to reference in your head. But right now, like same with me. I was opposite. You're like, I want to be really girly. I was like, I'm not going to live here. I haven't bought this apartment. I'm probably going to move in a year. It looked like a hospital room. Mary from Salt Lake City would have walked in and been like, smells like hospital. And guys would come in and be like, is this a like,
did you just move in?
Yeah,
like I've been here.
I literally looked like a fuckboy's apartment. Maybe that's why they felt comfortable. That's why I attracted fuckboys. But anyway, I'm excited for your journey to decorate.
Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to bring everyone along on it. I'm definitely going to hire some type of organization company to come in and like do it. And this is where it stays. My mom is really jealous about that because she's usually my organizer, and she's like, you're just like, I feel like you're replacing me and like you don't need me anymore. I'm like, mother.
Have you watched The Home Edit on Netflix?
Was that might have been the commercial that I was watching.
It's like they did Khloe Kardashian's like pantry or something. They did Reese Witherspoon something. Each episode they do a celeb. No. You should put it on just in the background. I put it on so I feel
just
productive.
Want me to rescue a cat.
You need to rescue a cat with this in the background. So they do this thing that I actually love is that they organize things based on color.
Yeah, I do that with my clothes. I have one like crazy pet peeve.
What?
All of my hangers need to be the same type of hanger. Like I can't have the pink felt hangers and then like a white plastic hanger. Absolutely get it out of here. Like I'll freak out. So like all my hangers right now are all different shades of pink, and it's giving me anxiety. Like I need them to all be one color. And so like once I move in, I'm also going to do like a huge purge, which I cannot wait for. Like I just don't fit in my apartment anymore. The amount of clothes I have is egregious. Like it's.
Wow, that was a huge word.
Thank you. I like, you know, I've been flirting with people that went to Ivy League. So I'm like picking things up.
Went to Ivy League.
He went to some type of Ivy, I believe, and like I'm just trying to be smarter. Anyway,
you're like he's like goes to these plant schools.
So anyway, so I'm very excited to move into a new apartment. It's happening very soon, and I'm just like I'm so ready for like the next chapter in my life. Not to sound so cliche, but like
No,
I'm so
change
ready.
Is good. That's our mental health moment. Also, what I want to say
Yeah.
for mental health moment is I used to just have my home base as just like this place that I would just go and throw and then leave. And I realized like your home needs to be your sanctuary. Like the colors have to be like pleasing for you. The touch, like the senses, the couch, it has to feel happy because that is your base. You can't go home to your parents all the time.
This past week, I was like not feeling well. If someone walked into my apartment this past week, they would have either been like, 1, she's a hoarder, or 2, she's battling a deep depression, like a deep one. We should check on her.
One of 2 is correct.
Pretty much both. I couldn't even flip my FaceTime camera to show my mom because she would have passed away.
Was there food on the ground?
Oh, was there food on the ground? There was food everywhere, all over my table. And then there were piles of clothes everywhere on my floor. And I was like, this is disgusting. I can't. I put them all on my bed.
Yep.
I got too tired.
Yep.
I moved a spot and I slept on my bed with it. It was disgusting. And I can't believe I just admitted that to all of the gigglers. But it's also part of the mental health moment because your space, it was making me more anxious, and then I couldn't get out of bed. I was like, it's so messy that I can't get out of bed, but that's why I can't get out of bed, because it's so messy.
Oh my God, you nailed it. Once I heard from a tennis coach that like the state of your room is the state of your mind.
So, well, this week it was.
But I also...
It was checking in to some type of rehab facility.
But also don't act like this was like so off course for you, because I'm pretty sure over the summer you'd fall asleep with your phone in your hand and your Mexican takeout in like a little curled position like it was your baby. Like
and that's just a little bit about me.
and that's your dating profile.
And
I would take photos. Like, it was so fun to see what position she fell asleep in. Like, you literally look like you're taking a selfie while protecting a quesadilla.
Not all heroes wear capes, okay? I don't know what to tell you. The holiday season can be stressful, but not with Nordstrom. They have a gift for everyone on your list, including yourself. Discover the best gifts and party dresses for festivities this holiday season. Get festive fashion advice from Nordstrom experts for free in stores, online, and the Nordstrom app. They have gifts for everyone. Stocking stuffers, gifts under $100, gift cards. Give whoever is on your list the perfect gift. The gift of choice. Gift cards let them explore Nordstrom on their own time. Explore more at Nordstrom in stores or online at Nordstrom.com, or download the Nordstrom app. If you're looking for stocking stuffers or the perfect set, then Way has something for everyone during Cyber Week sale. It's their biggest sale of the year, and you'll save 20% off site-wide from November 26th to December 2nd. I have pretty much every Way product there is, and I love all of them. Some of my favorites are their detox shampoo and their leave-in conditioner. I do a lot of things to my hair, so I always have a lot of product, a lot of damage. So the detox shampoo cleanses product buildup, hard water deposits, dirt, oil, other impurities, and it's safe for all hair types, including color-treated hair. And then their leave-in conditioner really helps hydrate and fight frizz for every hair type. And I definitely love a leave-in conditioner, especially if I'm doing a slick back bun. And if you're buying for someone else, whether your person has fine, medium, or thick hair, or multiple hair concerns, Way's got you. There's so many ways to save this holiday. Thanks to the Cyber Week sale at Way from November 26th to December 2nd, go to THEOUAI.com for 20% off site-wide from November 26th to December 2nd. When you enter promo code Giggly, that's THEOUAI.com for 20% off with promo code Giggly. I'm always trying to get healthier, and whether it's your New Year's resolution or randomly during the year, you're like, this is the day I start to get healthier. Why don't you give Symbiotica a try next time? They're the only thing that I can always count on to consistently keep my health in check. They have these easy-to-take liposomal packets that make your supplements easy and quick to take. I genuinely trust Symbiotica with their ingredients, and there's so many supplements that contain harmful additives, but Symbiotica's products are made clean and with intention. They don't contain seed oils or preservatives. My favorite is the magnesium. It helps with focus and sleep regulation. I also obviously love their liposomal vitamin C. I take those all the time, especially when I'm on planes. They're always in my carry-on bag. You guys have to get your hands on these products while their Black Friday sale is happening right now. Head over to Symbiotica.com for 25% off. That's Symbiotica.com for 25% off. And do something for your health today. Listen up, because I have the perfect gift for people when you don't know what to get them. I have gifted Aura frames so many times. I gifted them to Craig's parents last year. It was the perfect gift, and I was literally racking my brain because I just could not come up with any ideas for a good gift. Aura frames are seamless and easy to use. You add photos with an app with unlimited storage. It's so easy for your older relatives and easy to set up for them. You can take your favorite holiday photo that you would share with your loved ones and the story behind it and just upload it to Aura, and then it will always play when their Aura is on. It helps you interact with your family and friends. And if you have any family members that are bad at technology, Aura is the perfect thing for them. And it's so easy to set up. It's so easy to add pictures. And it really is such a fun conversation starter. For a limited time, visit auraframes.com and get $45 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames by using promo code Giggly at checkout. That's AURA frames.com. Promo code Giggly. This exclusive Black Friday Cyber Monday deal is the best of the year, so don't miss out. Terms and conditions apply.
This Black Friday, give yourself the gift you truly deserve. Glowing, youthful skin with Medik8. Right now, enjoy 30% off site-wide during our Black Friday sale at Medik8. Medik8 combines cutting-edge science with luxury, using powerful ingredients like liquid peptides to deliver real results. Imagine looking in the mirror just 7 days after starting liquid peptides and seeing smoother, more youthful skin. Friends and family will notice the change, but most importantly, you'll notice. That's the transformative power of Medik8. Every Medik8 product is dermatologist recommended and rigorously tested so you can feel confident choosing what's best for your skin. Don't miss out. This 30% off Black Friday sale is only available online through December 3rd at medik8.us. That's MEDIK and the number 8.us. Shop now before it's gone.
Oh my God. Let's do some front page news.
Oh my God. Let's do the news.
Because we've been getting a lot of DMs about a particular story, and everyone's asking me, like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Okay. I don't think I told the gigglers. I know I told you a couple weeks ago, and I didn't want to say anything prematurely because, like, you never know what could happen. A couple weeks ago, the one and only Armie Hammer popped up on my Raya, and I don't even remember what his profile looked like because I hearted that so quickly. Spoiler alert, we did not match. I'll check right now, but I'm pretty sure, like, he's definitely off of social media. Yep, as I thought, 0 matches. So anyway, so that happened. And then all of a sudden, all of this started to come out about Armie Hammer. 2 girls basically were showing DMs.
Who were the 2 girls? Was it his ex-girlfriends or like a random girl?
It was like random girls. It wasn't that the most recent ex-girlfriend that we always talk about, the girl Paige, that it was not her. But she did retweet things like saying, yeah, he like is emotionally abusive. So here are some highlights. He wanted to cut off a girl's toes, put them in his pocket, so he could walk around with a piece of her all day long.
Like his property.
Sure.
Sure. Are the toes pedicured?
God, I hope so.
He does not, all I have to say, he does not want my tennis toes. He's like, this is not the kind of toe I wanted to put in my pocket. It's very nubby and smells like athlete's foot.
He wanted to cut a girl's rib out, barbecue it, eat it. He admitted he's in these messages he's 100% a cannibal. This one girl said that she one time had a cut on her finger and all he wanted to do was suck her finger and like suck the blood and lick it. Now there's a bunch of people being like, don't kink shame. Ma'am. I think it's past the little light choking and hair pulling.
Wait, when he said like he actually ate a heart before, was he serious? We don't know.
I don't.
Okay, so I had my live show the other day, and I had Chris Burns, aka Fat Carrie Bradshaw, and Blakely Thornton, who are two of my best gay guy friends. And I said, what do we think of the Armie Hammer debacle? And they go, straight people are adorable, that they are like freaking out about this. He's like, it was so funny, Paige. They were like, this is the least freaky thing we'd see on Grindr. Like, this is nothing. Straight people are prudes. And they were like, Armie Hammer would be like just popular on Grindr.
Here's the thing. If it was, look, I totally believe these women that are like, he's emotionally abusive. Of course he is. He's 6'5" and he's a multimillionaire and he's hot. He's emotionally abusive. I could have told you that a mile away. That's why he was my number one. Okay?
Yep.
If some of like the sexual acts, which like most of the girls did say like the sexual acts were consensual. If that's true, like, okay, like you guys are like, you did that. But if it was like a forced thing, then unacceptable.
But what you said is so right. Like, he's 6'5", hot, famous, rich, clear narcissist.
Yeah.
At what point do the dirty texts go too far? And like, when does it become like, how many of these girls were like, that's weird, but it's super cool telling my friends of Armie Hammer,
right?
Like, you feel like you're signing a deal with the devil. Like,
sure.
Okay, I'll let this guy suck my period blood, but no, I'm just kidding. But who knows?
I bet, honestly, Armie Hammer was so into that. The one girl was like, when she was describing it, she was like, look, I was intoxicated by him. He's gorgeous. He's Armie Hammer. He comes in. He makes some weird shit. He's like, he grooms you so quickly. And she was like, and I didn't realize it until I was so deep in it, because in the beginning, he makes you feel like he's never felt like this about a girl. Yeah. And he can't believe he met you. Classic, and he can't believe he feels like this. Love bombing. And she said he would call her, like, text her 100 times a day, wants to be with her 24/7, then would do this weird and then she was basically taking care of him because he made girls feel like, I need you to survive. So you get like addicted to someone.
So besides the weird text, what was like the emotional abuse they were saying? That he was just like dominating them and would like control them, like a
just like very, very controlling.
Yeah,
like wants to know what you're doing 24/7.
But he was like, married for a while, right?
10 years.
So was this all happening during his marriage?
This is all happening during his marriage. His wife was just like, he also, people are coming back with like articles that he's like previously done. And he said in one of them, he was like, look, you know, like when you're dating someone, like the sex is a little bit kinkier. And then you get married and like you can't pull your wife's hair. First of all, Armie Hammer, if my husband's not pulling my hair, like get out of my face. So like it makes me believe that he just had like such a double life, because he was like, I'm not gonna do this to the mother of my children, or like I know she wouldn't be into it. But then there was other girls that came out and were like, he said all of that crazy stuff, but we never went further than like your typical choke, you know?
Oh, so it's like more his like fantasy that like turns him on talking about it, but he's not like actually trying to cut your rib out.
Yeah, like yeah. I mean, there was one girl that said he did like hold a knife to her while they were having sex. And like a lot of the girls were saying like he was always drinking really heavily. He was always doing drugs. So I wonder if like that, if he did more drugs or drank more, he got crazier. Like he didn't know his limit.
So it sounds like he
needs round the clock therapy just to like see what's going on.
But it's such an interesting conversation of like, you ever be attracted to a guy and then you like start hooking up with them and they like turn into kind of a werewolf and you're like, ew, I don't like this like side to you.
I was just gonna ask you, have you ever been with someone and you're like, not into this?
Okay, I am not into spitting. Like I think I like, it's my one thing. Like I don't even like my own spit. Like I don't like it. And there was this sexy Australian guy I was hooking up with, and everything's good. And then he literally like
spit in your mouth?
It was like he was gonna go down on me, and he kind of like hawked a loogie, and then like let it drip all the way down like it was gonna hit me, and then like it hit my vagina.
Okay.
And I was like, I need to go.
Mom, turn the podcast off for a second. Interesting. Oh my God. It's so interesting sometimes because like you're so much more sexually open like in everyday life, but you're actually very conservative, where I feel like I'm not going to say I want someone to do that to me out loud. But if someone did that, I'm going on the let's just say I'm probably going on the second date. I mean, I'm doing the next date.
Paige, also, I'm just going to say, choking, not my thing.
Yeah, Hannah hates choking. Here's the thing about that.
I love how you know I hate choking.
She hates it. It's crazy how I know that you hate that. A lot of guys do it wrong. Do not crush
the windpipe.
Do not crush my windpipe. Thank you. My esophagus is right there. I do need it for a lot of things.
Yes.
It's the side. It's your index finger and your thumb. Lightly squeeze it. Not rocket science.
Also, like, I like if you push on my chest a little. I like if you like grab my face.
Yeah, I'm a big face grabber. Yeah, I like when you like grab my head.
And it is an interesting conversation, especially if a guy's drunk and just doing random shit to you, like, not okay. But you're in a relationship understanding, like, what kinks he likes and what you're into. Because you do not just want to be doing kinks because he likes it. I had a girl come on who, like, a guy loved her peeing on him.
I draw a line there.
So she would chug all this Pedialyte on the subway while she was going to his place, because it's like you don't naturally like want to pee on someone, so you have to be like bursting.
I mean, you get pee shy for sure.
And I'm not saying that a kink is immediately associated with like kind of a weird emotional attachment or whatever, but she said this guy was like super narcissistic, super controlling, and like sometimes maybe your kinks play out some stuff that you haven't worked with on,
like they manifest
yeah, but then also some kinks are just actually I don't know anything about kinks, so like again we are just talking on it. However,
here's the thing,
just because a guy is hot does not mean that he's going to make you comfortable in bed.
I thought you were gonna say going to make you come.
And that is 2021. Just because a guy is hot does not mean he's gonna make you come. And I just, for Armie Hammer being reckless, like,
it's so crazy. He's also supposed to star in a movie with Jennifer Lopez, like this like rom-com, whatever. So they're quickly trying to recast him. He made a statement that was like, these accusations are crazy, and like now I have to stay with my kids because I'm like scared for them. And I think Lionsgate is the one doing the movie, is like being super supportive and whatever.
Oh, he can't do the movie because he needs to stay with his kids.
Yeah. I mean, a PR nightmare.
Protect your children. What are you going to do? Take a machete and protect your kids? Like, this isn't a jungle.
It's just so crazy. I'd love to know. I mean, I feel so bad for his wife, too, because one, she's probably just so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like, I could not imagine. And they seem so...
if she knew. Like, you know how, like, motherly instincts, like, you deep down know, but you don't want to know?
I'm sure she knew, like, he's definitely, like, cheating at some point, like, and it just got too much. I think the only way he comes back from this is they reboot Hannibal Lecter. I mean, I don't know. Like, his career's done, right?
Someone wrote
like,
something
he's
funny.
done.
They were like, so he won't peach, but he will cut your heart out and eat it.
Men are so interesting these days. I mean, when this happened, really, this is how narcissistic I am. When this all happened, I was like, I have so much paperwork to do now. He was my number one. I have to run numbers. Like, I have to reconfigure my entire list.
I always thought the guy was a creep. I always thought he was a creep.
You did.
I've said
That's
it multiple
crazy.
times.
You did.
And he's also physically my type. I love
know.
a 6'5", blue-eyed dude.
You had a weird instinct that you were just like, I don't know.
Like him. There's something sexually weird with him.
I'm really glad that my manifestation, like, kind of up a little.
Yeah, because
it got there with like
page.
It went to the wrong page, but I had some type of guardian angel that was like, let's put you this way.
Some guardian angel was like,
you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, and why don't we keep your blood in your veins? Thank you. Thank you.
But how many guys in Hollywood right now have like weird kinks? Like, I could see Brad Pitt having kinks allegedly. I could see, I mean, Johnny Depp for sure has kinks, allegedly.
For sure. I feel like there's a few things that like I just wouldn't like. Peeing, absolutely not. Get out of my face. Do not go anywhere near my feet. I don't want it.
But there's something to be said about if it like the guy is so turned on by it, that's like pleasurable to turn a guy on, that I'd be like if a guy wanted you to put your finger in his butthole or like lick his butthole.
I don't
loved
know.
it because guys,
I don't know
their
if I could
prostate,
do
it makes their orgasm so much better.
Okay, that hard no.
What if he's like, you're the one I want to marry, and like we'd have the most wild sex?
I'd have to really love him. We'd have to be so in love. But I don't think I've never been asked to do like anything crazy like that.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of guys who do some like crazy things, like have harnesses and like you know, remote
control. Guy who, like, electrifies people.
Yeah, remote control things. And I'm like, whatever. If that works for you, mazel tov.
But it's like finding the right fit. And it's like when a guy is so powerful like Armie, it could be tough because you're like, I want to enjoy this. I wish I did because then I could be with Armie Hammer. But also he's married.
The craziest part isn't that he cheated on his wife for 10 years.
I know that.
We're past that.
We're disregarding that.
Yeah, we're disregarding that.
I was like, who are these women?
They literally separated in 2020. They got married in 2010. Like, he was with one girl, I think, for like 4 years. Like,
do you know that this stuff has been out for a while?
About Armie?
Yeah, like I remember seeing little text messages and stuff, but like nothing caught on. And I really think this week in particular, people are really shook by the Capitol riots. There's a spike in corona, so people are just like Aleria, why do you think that blew up? If we were working and life was normal, do you really think that story would have blown up and every comedian would have done a different video being like, I'm from Boston? No. Like this week in particular, that Armie Hammer stuff has been just floating around the internet. Like,
do you know who's behind all of it?
It's time.
You know who's Kris Jenner? You know, she's like, look, we need something.
Is there any update with the divorce?
So I've been looking at articles, and one article that the Daily Mail put out was like, it's fine, like they have no bad blood, like they're totally cordial. And I'm like, their PR is amazing. And then I saw another article that was like, they're already divorced. Like someone said like they like pretty sure like she's filing or has filed and it just hasn't come out yet. But let me just touch on quickly how good she's been looking in her Instagram. Like I feel like she's almost like I've loved Kim Kardashian. I don't care what anyone says. I have always loved her. I have always respected her. Like I don't give a she got famous. I like her. Mm-hmm. And like her style is something that I've always watched just because I like to watch celebrities' style and I actually love watching it evolve and change. Her style in the beginning was very like normal girl, like you know, like jeans and like a t-shirt.
She had side bangs.
Yeah, like with like a big belt, and she wore juicy sweats and whatever. Mm. And then when she started dating Kanye, her style significantly changed. And I liked the way it changed. She was a little bit more monochromatic and like sleek and whatever. I almost feel like she's kind of getting back a little bit to who she was because she's wearing like a headband and like big hoop earrings.
Oh my God, no, I was about to say, people found a photo and they were like, this jacket Kanye would never approve.
Yeah, like, and it just, there's something about when you break up with someone, whether it was like a good relationship or not, that you kind of like go back into like how you were before in like a good way. Like you get back to your personality and you can look better. Like I had a lot of people when I was like post breakup come up to me and be like, you look like a little different. Like, did you do something? And I was like, no, I just think I feel like I'm making the right decisions.
Like a phoenix, and you're back to like that solo person of like when it was just you alone at night with your own thoughts. But you are right. You're evolved. Like you're not that one before. But imagine a guy controlling what you wear. Like I'm not saying he controlled it, but
like if I had to ask.
I've had boyfriends comment and be like, I like when you wear this shirt, or like, I don't like when you wear that, and it kind of pisses me off.
If any guys are listening to our podcast, the number one way for me to become obsessed with you is just to be like, wow, you have a fire outfit on right now. Let's see what's next. Oh my God, Hannah. Okay, so this next story, I literally had to keep my mouth shut on the phone with Hannah because I wanted her initial reaction to be on the podcast. Azealia Banks is trending on Twitter. Started on Tuesday morning because there was a video that she posted on Instagram in which appears to be she dug her cat up from the backyard. Her cat passed away. She dug up his remains.
No.
And she boiled it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is she dating Armie Hammer? Wait, no. No. How long has this cat been?
Like maybe like a year? No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that one.
What she boiled?
Okay, so like there's a video. I'll send you the video of her taking a bag out of the ground and being like, "Oh, kitty." And then the next video is like dirt in like a pot, and her stirring it with a wooden spoon, and you can see like a skull.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Is this some like witchcraft?
I don't know.
She's trying to get back?
Now, like, I think that's crazier than Armie Hammer wanting to cut my finger off and put it in his pocket. You know, like, go off if that's. Don't do it, but like if you think about it, fine. I don't know. We need some like good news. Let's do some good news since we're reconfiguring my famous people list.
Yes.
Post Malone donated 10,000 of his sold out Crocs to frontline workers.
I love him so much. That's why I'm him for Halloween every year.
It's your best costume ever. I love him. Like, I love everything about him. My mom, I was on FaceTime with my mom the other day and I was talking about Post Malone because, like, I have to tell her. And my dad was like, "Who is that?" And she goes, "Do you want to see who your daughter loves? He has face tattoos."
Do you want to see who your daughter
I was like,
loves?
"Mom, this is not serious. Like, I'm not actually going to date Post Malone, but I do love him." I thought that was a nice story. And my last story is...
That was nice. I mean, besides the Crocs part, that was nice.
Crocs are really in right now, Hannah, and I actually think that we are going to get involved. We'll talk about it offline, but we're gonna
okay, that was manifestation at its
we're gonna have a
finest.
moment, and I think that like we might get a pair of Crocs and we might wear them with sweatpants. I'm very open to look if it's a trend. Like I want to be in it, you know. I want to be cool.
But will it be trendy in the summer when like you take it off and you have spots on your foot because of a weird tan line?
No, that's why we're going to do it like springtime. We're going to wear like tube socks with it, and we're going to wear sweatpants and crop tops.
Do you have any rules for tube socks?
I don't think so. I feel like this is a trick question.
What would Dad do? I just bought some, and I just want to make sure I don't break a rule.
No, I wear them with sweatpants.
Do you wear it over
I wear them
your
with
sweatpants?
skirts. So my friend Dominique does, and for some reason hers always look good. Mine, I never look good. I look like I'm like in 1815 and I'm like delivering the paper. Like, I don't know. Like, I look like a young apprentice boy. Like a young apprentice. I don't know. It's such a weird look. I just ordered some on Amazon. I got like a pair of couple pair of Nike ones, and then just like regular white ones. They are great though, especially if you're wearing like high heel boots. Like you need a tube sock.
Amazing. And I love them with like Nike Air Maxes or
I love
Air Force Ones.
Love. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Holidays on the house at DraftKings Casino. With the season's offerings, you'll unwrap everything you wished for, from table games and jackpots to a slot at the top of everyone's list. Jingle bells, power reels. DraftKings is offering a warm welcome to new players with $100 instantly in casino credits with just a $10 wager. Plus, everyone can get in on the action with a holiday reward every week. So sign up with code GIGGLY because the holiday cheer is here. Only on DraftKings Casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888 789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Opt-in required. Casino credits are non-withdrawable and expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. You've heard us talk about Rhoback before, but it's obvious that we love all of their stuff. Their new Clarity half zip hoodie and jogger set is perfect to do everything in: travel, lounge on the couch, run errands. It's an effortlessly versatile matching set that you've all been searching for. This holiday season, you can elevate yours and your loved one's wardrobe with winter essentials from Rhoback. Their Riviana fleece pullover is the perfect cropped pullover, has kind of a looser fit, but perfect, cozy, and chic. Whether you need gifts this holiday season or you need warm layers for yourself, you can use code GIGGLY for 20% off your first purchase through the end of the week. That's 20% off hoodies, joggers, dresses, and more with code GIGGLY. It's almost that time of year where we're going to start thinking about our New Year's resolutions. And if one of yours is to crack down on your budget, then you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money's customized budgets help you better understand your finances and help you stay on track to meet your goals. They can track how many transactions you make each month, and you'd be shocked to learn that the average U.S. consumer makes about 70 payments per month. There's no way you can keep track of that all yourself. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that empowers you to save more, spend less, and take control of your financial life. With Rocket Money, you can see all of your checking, savings, credit cards, and investments in one convenient place, allowing you to understand your spending trends. And Rocket Money has over 5 million happy members and has saved its users over $1 billion across all of the app's features. Rocket Money will even negotiate lower bills for you, and sometimes by up to 20%. Saving money on a cell phone bill or cable bill and not having to deal with customer service, it's a dream come true. So let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Get Rocket Money today at rocketmoney.com/giggly squad. That's rocketmoney.com/giggly squad. rocketmoney.com/giggly squad.
So good, so good, so good. Just in and so good. Thousands of winter deals are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. And that means thousands of fresh reasons to rack.
Because we get the latest trends for way less.
Because I've been looking for these.
Because the best deals go fast.
Save big with up to 60% off. Sam Edelman, Sorel, Free People, Cole Haan, and more cold weather finds. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
And this is my last story, quickly. Tom Girardi his brother has filed a declaration for, I can't believe Tom is 81, for involuntary bankruptcy case brought by creditors claiming he's suffering from short-term memory loss and needs a conservatorship.
Okay, Britney Spears.
Tom is good.
But what's the bankruptcy part?
Well, he has to file he filed bankruptcy because he owes so many people money. And didn't pay his old partner, didn't pay people from lawsuits. This is so much stress.
When I'm 81, I just want to be worried about what Jeopardy am I gonna watch today? What piece of cake am I gonna have for breakfast?
Is someone changing my diaper? That's all I need to know.
Yeah, which cat do I want to adopt today?
No,
that is. Imagine at 81 dealing with this kind of stress.
It's actually kind of scary.
Very scary.
This
I mean, some people probably wish that on him.
I would
right
be
now.
So anxious.
He's done some real parently, allegedly. Yeah. And also, Erica is still posting, having fun with it.
Fuck. I can't wait to see that.
But she might be in trouble with him, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
there was some crazy meme. Hold on, I have to go to her Instagram immediately because, she posted some picture. And the caption was by appointment only. And the meme was Erica, it's called visiting day. She's in jail. And I thought it was so funny.
She does her interviews from jail.
It really got me going. I also sent Hannah a meme the other day from Bridgerton. And it was boys in 1812. And the caption was I regard you so highly, which is why I can't marry you. And I sent it to my mom. My mom has never laughed harder in her entire life. Because, like, the amount of times guys have been like, no, I like you so much. That's why, like, I can't date you because, like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, you know? Like, because I, like you. It's like the craziest thing ever.
Well, it's time to wrap up with pep talk time.
Yes, let's do it.
I have, like, a more difficult question and then a fun question. So the more difficult one is it messed up to keep hanging out with a guy you have no intention of dating? So it sounds like she kind of, like, he likes her more than she likes him.
Wow, I hope I didn't sign my name with this one.
I wasn't going to say it.
Wow.
Well, it depends. Does he have an intention of dating you?
Yeah, like, are you guys just, like, chilling and, like, having sex and, like, in the talking phase? I think once it gets to him being like, hey, are you hooking up with other people? That's when you need to, like, cut it off. Because, like, if you're just fun and flirty and dating and, like, he knows you're seeing other people, then, like, whatever, you're filling your time. Like,
I'm the kind of person, though, like, if I'm having sex with someone, I want to feel like they love me. Like, I don't like
no, like, you
sex.
can't hang out with someone in a romantic setting if you don't want to date them. Like, you just want to do it.
No, I've hung out with guys I don't want to date, but, like, I have to like them and be attracted to them. But I'm saying if you get emotionally involved with it, even if you don't want to date them, it is going to end badly always. Like, because if you're having sex all the time, you have to have some kind of trust with each other. So, like, eventually when you cut it off, it will feel like a breakup. So you can say, like, we're not dating, but, like, you are dating in a way. So there will be a breakup.
And it's also, like, it's kind of like the adult thing to do, to be like, it hurts, but it's the adult thing to do, to be like, hey, I have no intention of dating you. I had a guy say that to me one time, and, like, in the moment I was like, but, like, when I went home I was like, actually, that was, like, so big of you. Like, yeah, okay, we weren't gonna date. Like, thank you for letting me know that. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time.
And then, like,
so it all
listen
depends
to those words. Yeah. Don't be like, oh, he's playing hard to get.
Right. He's not. He's certainly not. I think she needs to know if, like, this guy is like trying to date her, because he might be in the same boat. Like, no, I just like chilling with you.
But also remember, we're in a pandemic right now, and, like, we need human touch and you need human connection. So I totally understand just having, like, a boy toy on the side to, like, get attention from. And, like, sometimes it's not more than that, and it's okay to get attention sometimes and not think I need to marry this man. I
mean, she did the classic, like, she flirted herself into a relationship accidentally. Yep. You know, it's just like once a month, I feel like But
remember, all is fair in love and war, and if it's not meant for you, get out.
Yeah.
Now the fun question. If you could only have one snack the rest of your life, drunk or sober, what is that snack?
Easy peasy, Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, you went sweet. Mm-hmm. It's so funny because the first thing that came into my head
wait, can I guess yours?
Yeah.
One snack. Like, this is, like, snack that you would get at, like, the bodega. Like, it's sold there.
Oh. I was just thinking, like, well, it's what I was going to say is the first thing that came to my head was cheeseburger, which is, like, not a snack.
Not a snack.
But I've
that's
ordered
a meal.
Cheeseburger. I have ordered cheeseburger as a side before at a restaurant. I got brunch, like an omelet, and then I was like, can I have a cheeseburger on the side? And they were like,
wait.
That was when I was in college. I was burning a lot of calories. Don't judge me.
They were like, that's an entree, but sure. If that makes you feel better calling it a side.
They were like, do you want us to bring it after everyone's meal? I was like, just bring it. Shut the fuck and bring it.
Really, the omelet was the side.
I know. What is my snack? I never eat them, but what are you going to say?
It's interesting because you're not really, like, a snacky person.
I'm not snacky.
But I would say pretzels. Or goldfish.
Ew.
Okay.
Ew.
Do I not know you
Those
at all?
Those are, like, not fun. No.
But it's like
you
snack.
Do. You do. Those were cute, but I want you to think, like, I want you to think, like, Doritos.
Okay.
I love cheese puffs.
You like Cheez-Its.
But I just have to also say one more thing.
Okay.
I recorded Chat Room.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to decide which one of us were Sex and the City girls. And I got picked as Miranda. And, like, I don't know how to, like, go back there. Like, I feel like it's not a
Hannah?
safe space for me. I
Hannah.
feel like people don't understand me. No,
Don't
like,
you-
it literally happened, like, so fast. The next thing you know, I was Miranda. And, like, that's how I feel about, like, pretzel being, like, the most epic snack that I'd ever eat.
Hannah, I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to listen to me. Those people are not your friends. Do not ever let someone tell you that you are the Miranda. You're better than that.
Also, I was like, guys, I talk about vaginas and dicks and farting every single episode. How am I not even a little Samantha? Also, I have 2 podcasts. Can I be Carrie?
Like, oh my God, I'm offended
Kate
for
took
you.
Carrie. Kate took Carrie. Portia took Samantha. And
The
Giselle was Charlotte.
the casting's all
And
wrong.
then I was like, and they said it's because they didn't even have a reason.
They did you dirty.
They said it was like because she was a lawyer. And I was like, I'm what?
You're like, I was a college athlete. Does that not mean anything to you?
I ultimately, though, like, I try to stay healthy by not snacking and just, like, binging really hard. Are mozzarella sticks considered a snack or is that an appetizer?
Is what?
Mozzarella sticks?
No. Hannah, a snack is like a processed food that comes in a bag. Like, you're naming meals. That's the thing. You're not a snacker, so it's hard for you to pick. You're like, if you're hungry, you're like, should we order chicken Milanese? Like, it's like, you're like, we should probably get the lasagna platter.
Bring
I'm
me
like,
the head of a pig!
yeah. Like,
Anyway, you guys, thank you for giggling with us today. We love you guys so much.
Gigglers, I just want to let you know that, like, I with you heavy. I can't explain it in words, but I just, like, I'm really
We
down
love
for
you
you
guys
guys.
so much. And let's just never stop giggling.
Bye.
Bye.